Halo Infinite has now taken over 5 years to come out, and obviously it's still not out. So most Halo fans are dying to play Halo Infinite. Well, what if I told you that a YouTuber by the name of Thrill to Will created their own version of Halo Infinite in 48 hours? Well, they did, and today we're going to check it out. So this is Halo Infinite Scuffed Edition, created by Thrill to Will. The first thing you'll notice if you launch this up is you can't play mouse and keyboard, so once you plug in your controller, you can hit start and jump right in. So this is a Halo fan project, obviously created in Unreal Engine, and Thrill to Will put this one together in 48 hours roughly if you watch his video, where he goes into all sorts of details about how he modeled all the different guns, did all the different animations and all sorts of stuff, and it's actually a really cool watch. If you're into game design, or even if you're not, I still thought it was pretty interesting. But yes, so this is Halo Infinite created in 48 hours. So I'm playing this today because I just think it's cool. Obviously it's nothing amazing, as you guys can see. The frame rate is roughly 2, and my PC must just not be strong enough to keep up with it. Yeah, so you have the sniper here, which has no clip. You can just endlessly shoot it. There's no reload animation, but there is a melee animation. And then you have the pistol. Oh, you can also scope in. And then you have the pistol, and the pistol, he used the reach pistol as his inspiration. And so the pistol also has the scope like you'd expect. And then there's actually enemies. You have these grunts that you can shoot. I don't understand the sensitivity. There's no options to this game. So the options that you have are the options you get. But when you're not scoped into these guns, the sensitivity is so slow. I'm holding the analog stick all the way to the right now, and this is how slow it turns. But then the second that you scope in, it's like, whoa! It like speeds up 1,000,000,000%. I don't understand. But anyways, so if you go over here, you can fight the grunts. They actually shoot at you, which is pretty interesting. You can see at the top you take damage. I don't know what happens if you die. I have not bothered to find out. But yeah, so you can shoot them like so. Look at that headshot, and you even get the grunt birthday party sound, which is pretty epic. Look at that beautiful grunt in action. This is exactly how I imagine they will look in Halo Infinite. He's actually doing so little damage. I regened all of my shields, which is unfortunate for him. But but yeah, so other than the sniper and the pistol, obviously you have the scenery. You have these Halo style structures, that you would all be familiar with. And then you also have, if you been wondering, how is this Halo Infinite? Well, let me show you. Oh yeah, this is exactly the type of game that we needed to practice for Halo Infinite. So you have your grappling hook, and you could get all the way on top of the tower, and you can jump off the tower, use the 7,000 boom, there we go. I'm a trick shotter now. So I mean, basically I've peaked at this point. There's really nowhere else to go. But yeah, so obviously there's not a whole ton to this game. I just think it's funny and kind of cool. Really, there's not a whole lot else to show you guys. Oh, we can try and melee one of the grunts here. So you can use the grappling hook on anything. The only downside is sometimes you get stuck, and if you use it in the air, it just makes the animation and nothing happens. Also, if you're doing it on the tower, you can like do it like this, and you can just sit here, or you can like spam it to climb up towers, which is just hilarious. So let's go over here and we'll try and melee one of them. If I can figure out the melee button. I swear to God there was a melee button earlier, but now I'm clicking every button on my controller and it's not working. So I don't know if I like bugged out the melee. Yeah, I can no longer melee. So as far as I can tell, there's no crouch option either. So so unlike Halo, this game actually has air control, which is pretty cool. That's something that I don't know if I'd like to see it in Halo per se, but it definitely adds another layer to the movement, where if you don't know what air control is, it's something that you'll see a lot in PC games. For example, in your Counter-Strikes, your Valorants, your Quakes, even Apex has it. So basically when you're in the air, you're not just controlled only by the momentum of your character, you can still control. So like if you jump up in the air, you can basically like air strafe is kind of the gist of it. And so it gives you a lot more flexibility to be able to move your character how you want. And I don't know if it's necessarily more skillful than Halo's movement, but it's just a different style of Halo movement. I doubt Infinite will have it, but this fan project does, probably because I guess Unreal Engine must have it in by default or something. I don't know for sure there, but yeah, it's kind of cool to see that. Like if I jump off here, like you can see like I can kind of move my character around. So yeah, I don't know. All right, we're gonna go up this hill over here. Use the grappling hook on the floor. All right, there is really, you know, if you ever wanted to go blind, here you go. But yeah, you can look off into the sunset. Well, I guess it's not the sunset, but you can look off into the distance. You can see all these beautiful trees that are, you know, exactly how they'll look in Halo Infinite. And then actually, surprisingly to me, when I was playing around in here earlier, I thought that this would just be like dead space where you'd almost just fall through the map, like a background or whatever. But you can actually like go to these towers. So I actually don't know how far you can go before this cuts you off. But there's only enemies in that first little section that we were in. So it loads all this in, but as far as I can tell, it just loads it in for kind of background, but you can kind of explore it. Oh, maybe not. We have found the invisible wall. Never mind, guys. Oh my god, okay. That's funny, I didn't hit this earlier. Yo, dude, it acts so weird when you're running into this. Why is it like this? Okay, this is like the end wall. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for the video. There's really not a whole lot more. Oh, we got the melee back. Okay, let's go melee at Grunt real quick. Oh, actually, there's one other thing I want to show you guys too, because it's fucking hilarious. Okay. All right, so that's the pistol melee. Come here, come here. Look at him, he's just trying to run away. Got him. Okay, so the other funny thing is when they're on the ground, the game still like recognizes them as alive enemies, so your crosshair still turns red and you can still shoot them and they go ragdolling, which is just hilarious. Oh, and one other thing, so there's no start menu, no options like I said, but if you hit start, you can have both crosshairs at once. And if that's not cool, I don't know what is. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for the video. I'll make sure to put a link in the description below to Thrill to Will's channel. You can check out his video on exactly how he made this project. Like I said, it's a pretty interesting watch, so I recommend checking it out. It's only like 9 minutes, so it's nothing too long or anything. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to catch me live, I stream over on Twitch, usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Other than that, you could also follow me over on Twitter or Instagram. And with that said, I'll see you all next time. Oh, what? The mouse controls work now? Hold on. Yo, so I thought there wasn't mouse controls, but I was trying to exit the game and I'm able to move my character with my mouse. And I'm very confused. I can't switch guns or anything, but I can melee with the right mouse button and I can shoot with the left and I can aim in with the middle mouse button. But I think that's all I can do. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm thinking there are mouse controls, but maybe you just have to have a controller to start the game? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to find all the keybinds, obviously, because there's no menu, but it looks like G is grapple. And then I don't know what other... I switched weapons at one point, but I don't know how. Okay. Y is switch weapons. These are some odd keybinds, but yeah, so I guess it supports mouse and keyboard too. There's no sensitivity slider, so you can, you know, spin around like this. My guy's just randomly meleeing. I don't even know what button I was hitting for that, but yeah, okay. Anyways, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time.